What is triggering me to not forgive people? I had to learn how to forgive somebody that never apologized in the first place. Hey guys, what is up? It is your girl Chaz here, back again with another episode of 444 Your Aesthetic Pod. I've been wrapping up my home life. I've been, just finishing up summer classes, and I've been handling life gracefully and responsibly. LOL. So I hope you guys are doing great. We're at the halfway point of this year to where you are figuring out if you're setting your goals, if you're achieving your goals, if you need to recharge your creativity, if you're feeling unmotivated, like what's really going on. It's been a lot going on in the media, boyfriends getting mad about being at usher shows. As of recently, I've been overcoming some trauma that's been kind of coming up for me, and I find it hard to pass by without being exactly aware of what it is. I kind of prayed over it and asked the Lord to forgive, to heal my heart over it, and understanding that forgiveness is the key to moving on with your life and moving forward with your life. There's just been a lot of wrongdoing, and I feel like I was holding on to the wrongdoings of people instead of being free from it and allowing myself to kind of just set my mind free. PTSD from making friends and would kind of trigger me in my new friendships, and I would have to tell myself, you cannot move in this way. Or not even with friendships with adults. I've had instances where adults try to perceiving me in a way that they shouldn't have been perceiving me. And I think I've grown accustomed to having that mindset that all adults are going to treat me like that. I've been kind of recognizing my triggers as to what is triggering me to not forgive people, and not move on with my life. What helps me regain control and prevent my impulsive reactions to certain things is recognizing that everybody is human. Everybody is created by God, and it's up to them to realize if they are, going to spread positivity or if they're going to continue to live in their trauma and spread negativity. I felt as if I was moving in such a snappy way towards people, and I'm still trying to work on that. I don't want that old past of myself still holding a present in today's timing, because I'm triggered. So in this instance, have a friend flake on me, I automatically prepare myself to having my guard up and not understanding that they are a whole different person than this person that really construed my vision of a real friendship. So I've been trying to heal on that. I've been trying to work on that, and I think it's important for everybody to kind of do that, because in a sense you can ruin a lot of friendships and relationships by not healing yourself from your past triggers and forgiving yourself and forgiving that person. I further myself in life by understanding that their perspective is not mature. It has not grown. It has not been watered. It has not been fed. It has not been nurtured. So I try to have empathy now for people that kind of go out their way to be malicious and unkind, because somewhere in their life they weren't given that. When I get upset, I shut down, I block, I stop talking. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out what in my life kind of triggered me to be like that. I'll take full responsibility. I've grown a trauma to just shutting down when I'm upset or when I'm going through, certain emotions that make me feel uncomfortable. And I let those emotions sit without, kind of diffusing them. And I feel like it builds up to the point where I explode till somebody triggers me, and I end up saying certain things or end up doing certain things or moving in a way either with them or with the next person, because I have not forgiven myself or the other person. Forgiveness comes with time. Of course, forgiveness comes with time, and it comes with healing. It's never easy just to wake up one day and be like, I think I'm okay. I personally have not gone to therapy yet, and I do see how it affects me. I didn't want to go to therapy at the time when dealing with these triggers because I felt like it was a lot on my plate. I had experiences with a family therapist that I felt like did work, but wasn't really, it was hard for her to understand me when we were first talking, and it was scaring me. It was kind of turning me off. I was like, girl, no. If I were to actually step back and take that option of going to therapy, I would have definitely handled a lot of things that happened to me way better, rather than just internalizing everything. And maybe because I'm an only child, like, I like to internalize everything and just do everything like by myself and handle everything by myself. But I've come to realize that I cannot do everything by myself. It's not possible to do everything by myself. Why do I continuously want to move in this mindset? I can't conquer the world by myself. I think that's when my healing started happening. I also had to learn how to forgive somebody that, sorry if you hear any noise in the background, it is the maintenance vacuuming and cleaning outside of the studio. So yeah, but I had to learn how to forgive somebody that never apologized in the first place. And doing that takes a lot of willpower. I'm very stubborn. I'm stubborn when it comes to certain things because I just feel like if you did me wrong, you should stand on that and you should forever stand on that. But I think once I started getting more in tune of following Christ and his word, you have to take that up in a prayer. If the person has done something very bad to you and physically harmed you, or raped or sexually assaulted or did anything like that, I definitely do think that you can take that up with them in a certain type of different way in the court, or in ways that might be better for you. But at some point you do have to take that up with either a therapist, or if your therapist is Lord, or whoever is your higher power, you have to take it up with them and acknowledge your feelings. You have to acknowledge your feelings in that prayer, in that moment of reflection, and understand, why do I feel like this? Why did I allow this person to make me get out of character? Or reflect on how you would want to be forgiven if you did a mistake, or if you made a mistake. How would you want to be forgiven? How would you want to be treated? It's all perspective, and having empathy for a person to forgive them, to really forgive them. And it's not just going to happen in one sit down, one take. It's still taking me about a year and a couple months to forgive a family member of mine for the actions of how he showed his ass and just kind of disowned me. So I am now healing from that, and I think I've taken a lot of time to myself to do that, and I released my expectation on this person because it was like, you are going through your own hell in your mindset, and I have to understand that you were never going to be able to meet this expectation of you that I had in my head, because I had a different perspective of you. Once I released that expectation from that person, I was able to heal myself, set boundaries for myself, allow myself to heal on my own time and not let it be rushed. You kind of still have the thoughts in the back of your head like, damn, I'm so mad about this person, I'm so mad that they did this, or cuss them out one more time. And yes, it's trust. I want to cuss this family member out so bad. Like, once I realized that that's not going to get me anywhere but deeper into a hell mindset that he is also in, that I realized that I cannot move like that. And I just kind of let go of the resentment that I had towards it. I'm not going to have a relationship to where I'm people pleasing and I feel like I'm being disrespected every day. I just try to remind myself that forgiveness is a personal journey and it takes time. It is ultimately a decision to free yourself from a burden of anger and resentment, even without accepting an apology. Like, message right there just stuck with me once I was like reading and journaling these things. I even took time to write in one of my journals, like literally an apology letter, saying thank you to so-and-so, whoever the person is. I kind of had to start journaling and accepting their apologies without getting an apology, because I was holding all that anger from them in and getting triggered by other things, other opportunities that could have been blessings for me. Yeah, y'all, that's all I have to say for this podcast episode. This episode is kind of short, but I'm trying to work on just getting straight to the point, and this definitely was a podcast for y'all, but it was definitely for me as well, because I think me writing it down and me typing the script out was one thing, but for me to actually say it, it kind of finalizes all of my thoughts and how I feel. So yeah, y'all, thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure that you guys click on the links down below. Y'all, make sure that you guys are following us on Instagram, because we will have journals coming out. This is just a proof of what the journal looks like. It is a motivational motion journal, and it has a 12-month set of budget-friendly sheets, note-taking sheets, also a monthly overview and a goal-setting overview. Here you can write your affirmations, your Bible scriptures, if you're more into Bible scriptures and affirmations. I kind of do both. I like to incorporate both in my life. I really created this for me, but then I'm thinking there's other people out there that might want to also use this and might also be going through the same thing I'm going through. And I definitely been using it for the whole month of July, and it's been very helpful to me. So if you guys are interested, make sure that you are following us on Instagram, because we will be dropping the link to these very, very soon. Thank you guys so much once again for tuning into for Your Aesthetic. I am your host, Chaz, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.